What's going on, everyone? This is Impulse, and welcome back to HermitCraft Season 6. Last episode, guys, in case you missed it, which you might have because YouTube was being a little weird that day, we started working on Tango's Deathification Machine. The How to Kill Tango contest is slowly approaching, and we wanted to start a big project, try to get this machine up and running to kill Tango in a really clever way. And so we're going to do more of that today because we didn't do quite enough. But meanwhile, I've been in here working on the ceiling of these wings, and I think it's coming along pretty well. As you can see, that's what it did look like on these ones, and so that's an improvement, I must say. However, I'm having a bit of an issue trying to figure out one little piece. It's really bothering me, and maybe you guys can help me out on this. So we got this little stretch area right here above kind of where these pillars go, and these pillars kind of end, and then there's like a recess before the ceiling starts. And I don't really know what to do about it. It seemed obvious at first to just drop down these sandstone blocks to the pillar height, but then they line up with this bit over here, and I didn't like that. So yeah, I feel like something needs to be put in that space right along there. And I tried a couple things. I tried to do these glass panes. I don't think that works. It looks a little funny to me. And then I also tried, because, bushes solve everything, and I thought more lighting would look nice as well. Plus, it kind of carries along that theme that we started up top. So I put bushes in with lights behind, and it does provide a nice light, but that doesn't look right either. So, give me your ideas, guys. Hopefully something will hit me before the end of the episode, but if not, please just let me know in the comments. What do you guys think we could potentially do to solve that little issue? Because yeah, I really want to get these done. I mean, just look at the difference having a ceiling makes, and of course when that back wall actually has something to look at, like, this entire wing is going to look spectacular, and I'm excited about that. But anyway, we are going to work on a few things today. I want to get back to the Tango Deathification Machine. That's what we're going to call it. And there's some really cool things I want to add to it, and some of them I'm a little nervous because it's going to be a little bit grindy to make happen. So I want to get started on it sooner than later in case it takes us hours upon hours to get done. So anyway, let's head over there and I can explain what I'm talking about. All right, here we are. And again, if you happen to miss it, this is what we did last episode. You should definitely go back and watch it because we had some fun building this up. We start off with this Rube Goldberg type deal that we're gonna put Tango through. Basically, we're punching him over. He's gonna read a sign about some happy fun sauce, which we promptly drop him into, and just before he dies from the lava, we extinguish the fire and bring him back up to be greeted by a ghast, which we got, who's gonna shoot a fireball right in his face. He's, again, not going to die from that, but he's then going to drop down and have this little waiting area right here where we now have a magma cube named Most Noobish Death, which is a thing that goes back to a live stream, I think it was probably 2 seasons ago now, where I died to a magma cube, and basically Iskull called me the most noobish player ever for dying to a magma cube, which then led to a prank on Iskull where he, we made sure he died to some magma cubes. Anyway, so it's got a little bit of history to it, but you guys said, a lot of you said, you know what, that's pretty funny to bring that back, and we should probably save that towards the end, or towards, later on in the machine. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to replace the magma cube with a drown, because what Tango's doing with the trident wielding drowns and the iron golems? Yeah, well, let me just show you what I'm going to name this guy. How ethical is this? That's going to be the name of the drown that's shooting Tango in the face with a trident. So we're going to put him in there instead. We're going to save the magma cube for later on in the Deathificator machine. And so this is what I was talking about. Somehow, some way, we need to find a drown with a trident, and I don't have a lot of luck doing this, and I don't know if we're even going to get spawns in this river nearby, or if I'm gonna have to go find somewhere else to find them and then bring them over through the nether or something. I really hope I don't have to do that. So I'm gonna try to wait out a night. Oh, there's a village over there. I never noticed that before. I've been working in this area for a long time. I never noticed there's a village. Let's go see if there's like survivors and stuff. Oh my goodness. We like have a full-blown village over here. Very nice. Now I feel like I need to save them and stuff. I'm surprised these guys are still alive. I've been working nearby. Huh. Anything good? Ooh. Okay, well, that's kind of expensive for 2. Anyway, yeah, maybe I should lock these guys up. Okay. Let me roam around a bit. Maybe we'll save a few of them, maybe not all of them. This is a pretty good sized village. Look at this, we found the blacksmith. I haven't looked in the chest yet. Let's see if this has been raided at all. Nope. All right, we got a gem. Sweet, we can always use those. Might as well just grab everything. Oh, and then, to let, this is always good. If you guys are playing on a server and you raid something, always break the chest so that the next person that comes by doesn't think they're going to open it up and get some good loot. So just a little server etiquette there for you that I've been trying to get better at. But yeah, I'm just going to save a few of these villagers in case we ever want to like repopulate this place. And again, I've been looking at these guys, seeing if they got anything good. So far, haven't found anything spectacular. But yeah, like I said, we'll just make sure these guys stay safe. All right, I put a few of them in the ground with some light and covered them up just in case they get wiped out while we're working over here. And meanwhile, I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of wait for night to fall. It looks like we have some time to pass. I'll have my name tag at the ready, and we'll see if we can get any drown to spawn in this river area. The other thing I want to do is that ghast is just, I'm really getting tired of listening to it. So I have one more name tag, and what is it? Oh, I'm gonna have to look this up. I think if we name it Silence Me, I better look this up. Okay, looks like I was right. It's Silence Me. And if we make the name tag like that, thanks to a fancy data pack we have, we should be able to name this ghast. Let me see if I can get up there through this elevator. And can I name you through here? So once we name him Silence Me, we're gonna have to rename him Ghastaclaws. And can we do that? Okay, that's supposed to switch to silenced. Did I spell Silence Me wrong or something? Silence Me. Okay, maybe the data pack's not working right now. I'm gonna have to talk to a Zoomer or somebody about that. Interesting. Well, okay. Hopefully I can get that fixed. We're not starting off on the right foot today, are we, guys? Anyway, all right, I'm going to continue waiting for drown, and hopefully we have some success there. Okay, I think I figured it out. We didn't actually name it, even though it says it is. I'm still holding the name tag, which that happens from time to time. I hate that glitch. Let's see, can we actually for real name this guy through here? This is, I don't know what it is about naming gas, but it's always hard to do. Okay. Let me see if I can get this guy named. There we go. That's much better. I had to actually get way up inside his hitbox to name him. And now he has been changed to silenced, and we don't hear that anymore. And the good news is, in the time it took us to figure that out, it is now dark, and I can start doing some drown hunting. Well, it looks like I've found myself a brand new friend. We've got How Ethical Is This captured in here. So this is the spot where that magma cube used to be. I've taken him out. Don't worry, he's safe. We've got him in a pen over there. And yeah, this guy was not easy to capture, as you can imagine. That took me about 2 hours to finally get one of these guys that had a trident. And initially I thought I would go over to like an ocean or something, but everything was just so far away that I ended up having to use that river by me. And let me show you what I did with that. But let me first show you how this is gonna work. So Tango is actually going to fall in this spot of water right here, and we need that because you gotta be in water for them to get aggroed on you apparently. So see what he's gonna do. Yep, there we go. Gonna take a nice shot to the face with a trident, and I'm pretty sure you all can agree that Tango is definitely deserving of that trident hit to the face after what he's done to those iron golems in his iron farm. So what I did here is that the drown, they will spawn in a river, which is nice, but they need low light. And because other hermits have been online and stuff, I didn't want to have to, wait for every night to come. And I thought maybe even it would be better if I was able to just put a ceiling above the river, to make it nice and dark, and then there'd be a lot less mobs spawning, you know, around the surface and things like that. Of course, they're gonna spawn in caves and stuff, but this gives us a decent chance, even during the day, to have drown spawn in this river, as you can see from this prime example. Thanks, buddy, for cooperating today. So, you know, I had to keep doing this and coming, you know, leaving, coming back, and trying to get more and more spawns to happen until we finally got one with a trident. And at that point, I needed to lure them out. And of course, you got to be careful not to lure them into sunlight, or else they will burn. And so somewhere, where is it? Somewhere in here, I had a path that I lured them to. And now, of course, I can't find it. I'm like lost in my own thing here. But I guess I closed it off. We had a nice path for them to go through to get basically to where that guy was being stored. Oh, here it is. Okay, a lot closer to the opening than I thought it was. Yeah, so I just brought him through here. And then I know it's all super dark. I don't even have any torches or anything on me. And then we basically lifted him up there. So I just have some blocks and stuff to make sure he wasn't going to get out. So we're able to transport him to where you see him now in the Deathification Machine. And yeah, I'm going to go back up there. I started actually working on the next segment of this machine. I just kind of got carried away. We had a HermitCraft meeting. I was just chatting with my buddies here on the HermitCraft server, and I was building away, and yeah, we have this now. It's going to be another water elevator. We're going to lift them way up, and the reason this is extended will become apparent in a minute. I need to install a few other redstone bits and bobs in here to really demonstrate this thing, and to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous because if this goes wrong, yeah, it could be a very sad day for me. So yeah, let me focus on making sure I build up this next part just right, and hopefully we'll have a demonstration when I get back. Okay, we are ready to test this thing, and I am extremely nervous. We've got some redstone in now. There's an observer with some string in front of it so that as we pass through, we are gonna send a signal through a little bit of a repeater chain, and it's gonna end up doing something with that dispenser right there. So you can see, I can hear it. There it is. That was a long wait, but that's good. That's what we want because it takes a little bit of time to travel across and go through. So let me make sure I have my shoes off, and there is the spoiler right there. This is what we're going to put in the dispenser itself. So let's go ahead and fill this up with some TNT, and this is the part I was nervous about. We're gonna eject TNT into a bubble column, and I'm just gonna hope it doesn't blow anything up like our drown that I worked on for so long, or our ghast. Okay, so let's set it off and see what happens. We'll trigger that. Step back. Should spit out any second now. There it goes. Oh, look at it go. Look at it go. Okay, good. It's past the ghast. That's good. And boom. Oh, it blew up right at the top, didn't it? That was close. It could easily blow up our contraption up there, which that's kind of the point. It's kind of the whole point of that timing is to, because we want this thing to kind of explode right under Tango's feet, basically, and kick us out the top. So here's the part where we risk our levels. In fact, I might just, let me find a box that I can put some stuff in. All right, let me get rid of all this stuff. Yeah, and oh, even the armor and everything is coming off. We're gonna actually test to see if Tango would survive this. Okay, I could manage losing the other stuff. Okay, here we go. I've slept in that bed, so if we need to, you know, respawn here, we can. So let's see. Actually, oh, do we want to go through? Yeah, let's go through this part, at least the second part of this. That way we can kind of act like we're Tango. All right, so here's where we pass in front of the ghast. If the wall was down, he would shoot us. We would fall down here. How ethical is this, Tango? Getting hit by the same guys you hurt those golems with. And then we pass in front of this. My hands are completely off the keyboard right now. And there should be some TNT heading up towards me. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay, then we land over here. So that TNT was pretty late. Okay, interesting. All right, so the timing of that is not perfect, and now I don't have my elytra. I don't have a good way down. We're gonna have to do some of this action right here. Oh, so yeah, okay, so now I need to work on the timing of the ejection of that TNT. That was a lot longer than I anticipated for it to come out. It blew up way after we were gone. We literally want it blowing up like right before we exit the top there. But you saw we had a little slime block launcher that launched us over to here, which is gonna be the last section of this whole thing, which is cool. So let's do that. That work? Yeah, let's go down. All right, so I'm gonna play around with the timings a little bit. Don't be surprised if I come back and I have, you know, 7 levels or something like that instead of 197, because this could go horribly wrong. Well, maybe I was being a tad optimistic about having 7 levels after testing this thing, because I have 0, and just noticed we have a little problem here. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get rid of that guy, because if he blows up, there goes that drown that I'd worked so hard for. Oh my goodness, guys. We better take care of this right now. Let's see. What would be the smarter way to go about this? I think... See, I put all my stuff away because I've been dying multiple times trying to get the timing of this down just right. Let's see. Can we just take off and maybe go way up in the sky? I don't have a lot of rockets. I'm running out of rockets here. And we'll just go all the way up. Let's see, until we're about, you know, past build height, basically, which would be about now. That should do it. And hopefully that made the creeper instantly despawn, and we won't have to deal with him. Let's see. Did that do the trick? Yes, it did. Good. All right, so I think I have the timing down. We may have some other issues to take care of, but let's go ahead and test this thing. I gotta take off all my gear, because this is how Tango will enter the machine. Let's go up to this one, and don't get shot by the ghast. That'd be premature. All right, so we'll go over here and we'll press the button. Yeah, now that I've lost my levels, I can properly test this thing without any kind of guilt. All right, here we go. Happy fun sauce. We're gonna find out if we live through this. Now, I don't have the healing potions in the dispenser, so I think we're about to die. Yep. Fireballed by silenced. Ooh, yeah, we definitely need to give him a good name, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. Okay, so I do want to run a full test with actual potions. Let's see. Where did I put those? I am so disorganized. All right, let's throw in just a couple potions. In fact, I'm just gonna throw in one at a time so we don't waste them. So let me go up to the top. We'll do this again. Yeah, oh man. Okay, let's do it. Give me a good name for the ghast, because it's, well, he's not gonna get killed by the ghast, or he shouldn't, so I guess it's not gonna matter, but yeah, we might as well give him a better name than silenced. Oh, duh, Gasticlaws, right? That's what we named him before. We should name him that again. I'm not thinking. It's early in the morning now for me. My brain's not working yet. I can't reach this dispenser. Here we go. All right, now with that in there, can we live? The good news was we survived the happy fun sauce. I know I did have to change. Ooh, that was close. Half a heart on that one. Okay. Ooh, I might want to test that a few times. Uh-oh. That just missed me. Ah! This is the story of my day right now. I've been killed so many times. Yeah, hopefully Mumbo is okay with me sleeping. Yeah, the Grian was wanting to stay up at night so he could hunt phantoms and stuff. So I think Mumbo is okay with me sleeping at least. Now, what happened with that potion not hitting me? That was interesting. Let's go back up there. I might just put the wall back up to survive the ghast for now, but yeah, those potions should definitely be firing off. I don't understand how I could miss it. Is it hitting the ground or something? All right, let's test it again. We'll do this again. If we die, we die. All right. Oh, well, that was interesting. Okay, I did move. I hit the button and I moved a little bit, but that's disconcerting because if Tango hits the button and he doesn't go anywhere, that's an instant fail, and I'll lose the content. Okay, I'm gonna recalibrate a few things and I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully now I've fixed the timings of the lava and I've blocked the ghast off just so I don't have to waste so many healing potions testing this thing. But yeah, there's definitely some variance on that lava and you know how fast it'll burn you depending on if you get ticked right away or not. But yeah, okay, there we go. We would get hit by the gas, but hopefully we would have gotten healed first. Oh, this guy might end up killing us though. Alright, I've gone ahead and blocked off this wall here now, so we gotta test this thing properly. I don't want to, you know, waste potions and stuff. So we're gonna test it from here, and we're gonna get hit by the drown. Hopefully we live, and the idea is I just really want to make sure we survive the TNT. So that's what I'm shooting for right now. Is this going to kill us? It's getting awfully close. There we go. We got hit over, and we land on the water. Now this is also something that needs to be fixed. It's such a small little gap here to land in. Sometimes the blast of the TNT will kind of nudge me over a bit, and I've landed on this bit a few times. Of course, you guys might have saw it when I first put this in. The water froze. I stared right at it in a couple clips ago, and you guys probably saw it and I didn't notice, but that froze over, and that was actually the cause of my first death. I got hit over and I landed on top of an ice block, and yeah, died from fall damage. But then I also been tweaking the timings of that TNT exploding because I want to get hit by the TNT, but I don't want to die from it, right? Just it's got to be another scare moment. And so I might make this little, you know, where we land a little bit bigger, you know, knock out these blocks and just have a little bit more water to land in. And then we're going to come over a little bit, but as we go through here, there's something else I want to have happen, and I think I'll install that right now. All right, I've got the next piece in, and I'm excited to show you guys this. This part is super cool. So I'm going to just do the demonstration of it, and then I'll show you how it works. So we're going to go up through. Hopefully we get knocked over into the water. Every once in a while this fails, so it might be something I need to look into, but there we go. All right, pass in front of an observer, and anvil comes flying right through my face. As you saw, it didn't actually do any damage, but the anvil got damaged when it hit the ground. So yeah, what we've got going on is basically just an anvil launcher. Here, let me grab this. Just launching an anvil right at him to kind of, you know, scare him, of course, make him think that he's going to get hit by the anvil and die. All right, let's go over there. Ooh, I might want to eat. Okay, and so back here, we've got the anvil launcher. So basically, I've got the observer with the string in front of it to detect that he has arrived. And we've got a long little slime block piston thingy over here. What's going on, guy? And that's sending signal all the way down to down here. And this is where we've got our anvil launching machine set up. So basically, just need to set the anvil right on top of that. I know it could have been a regular piston, but that's all I had on me. So that's going to drop the anvil, you know, as it pulls back, it starts to drop the anvil. This is going to come up and hit it up into the sky, and then this is going to come over and hit it over towards him. So you get this kind of like launch it going like whoop over there. Then the anvil is going to take this kind of path like an arc, and it's going to come right over here and pass right here as he's through here. So you saw it like went directly through my face pretty much. And then after that, he's going to drop down, take a few more hearts of damage, and we're gonna have a friend of ours waiting for him. Okay, we got our friend in place, and I think we should give this thing an official run. So I'm gonna hit this button, and hopefully we make it all the way to the end of this thing. Here we go. Here comes the happy fun sauce, and we are not dead. 3.5 hearts left. Not too bad. That seems good. All right, hopefully we get healed up a bit when we get up here. There we go. And then immediately hit in the face by the ghast. There is our drowned, and I think we're standing too far back to see his name tag, so that might be something we want to change. All right, now, are we gonna get blown up by the TNT? Moment of truth is coming up. There we go. Okay, we got hit a little bit. That's perfect. Here comes the anvil. And ooh, it almost hit us and didn't. All right, so finally we drop down and 1 heart left. There's our friend, the most noobish death, which once we put a pressure plate right here, these will open up, and that is how Tango will die, to the most noobish death ever. So of course I'm not gonna do that right now because I don't wanna let him out. So we're gonna save that for Tango. Oh my goodness, guys. You have no idea how many times I have died today trying to get this thing to work just right. We finally got it. I had to do so many tweaks of timings and things like that before I could get this thing to work right. So I am very, very happy to see that it is now working. And now all we need to do is I'll probably run a few more tests just to make sure that we are definitely 100% good. But I am extremely happy, as you can tell, that this thing is working, and I think we got a pretty good shot at winning the How to Kill Tango contest, if you ask me. So I can't wait. We will keep this ready for him when the contest is ready to begin. I think we got about another week or so we're ready for it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe before you go. And with that said, I'll see you guys again next time. Have a good one, everyone.